So, hi guys, this is Noemi from Kitty Cats Projects, and today I'm going to show you one of the several tr travel junk journal that is available in my Etsy shop. So, this set, I have a this set here. This is a single signature junk journal. The cover is made up of manila folder with a batting on top and a heavyweight fabric. You can see this fabric here um is like a map. It has the image of a map with the with airplane, so it's very applicable for a travel journal theme. So these three journal are actually the same, um about 95-98% the same. The only difference probably is in the selection of the scrapbook papers, because I don't have multiples of some of the scrapbook papers, so that's the only difference. Also, maybe with the placement of the other ephemeras, but for the most part they are the same as well, because I try to make this like as a how do you call this, a mass production, so it's just easier that way. And so I'm gonna show you this one first. And the reason is because, as you can probably notice, this is slightly different. The cover is slightly different, and the difference is the lace trim is on the top and the bottom, while on this one the lace trim is just in the middle. It runs only in the middle. um yeah, and as you can see also, wait, the front pocket of the journal, this one is made up of heavyweight scrapbook paper, and I just sewn on all three sides to attach it, while this two, um the front pocket is made up of the same fabric. I kind of just fold it on to itself to create this fabric, I mean this pocket. And I thought it was simpler, and it goes, and it's a little bit, the pocket itself will be a little bit more durable because it's fabric. And so yes, so I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna flip through it, and I'm gonna explain some of the elements inside. And I'm also gonna show you this too, just so you can choose which journal is, you're more interested in, if ever. um and when I get to this too, I'm just gonna put the video on mute, because as I've said, they are kind of basically the same. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put this aside, this too, and I'm just gonna walk you through, I mean flip through um this first journal. So for the closure, I just used a leather cord wrap around the journal, and this is just attached to a vintage, I don't know, vintage button here. And I thought the button really kind of like goes well with the overall theme of travel, because this is a kind of like a chariot. Yeah, so it's, kind of a transportation thingy. So yeah, so it just wraps around this this button, and just set the whole cord aside. And in the front pocket we have printables. They are from publicdomain.com, and the other one I think I got from, I don't know, maybe Pinterest. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna link down all the websites where I got my printables, and the Etsy shops where I also got my kits. So here is a book plate with the word journey. This paper is actually, you can slip it in and out of that dot slot, so you can actually make your own text and title the the uh, the journal different. So yeah, so we have the trace, we have the trim here on the back all the way to the front. And yeah, so we open this up, and at the back of the front cover we have a simple flip out folio. And because I have this on the back of the cover, the whole cover feels a little bit more how do you call it, more dense. Like usually when I use a fabric cover, usually it's very soft, but because of the layers it kind of feels hard. So I would consider this as a hardcover journal. So you open it up and you can see here a paper clip. We have this printable photo. And I have here a original vintage transparency film, and I don't know if you can see, but what's the the photo in the film is that of a girl on, I think it's the obelisk in Washington DC, but I can't be sure. Here is a pocket, and inside that pocket are just 3 pages from a vintage notebook. uh, and it lives inside this pocket here. And I just pinned it just so it doesn't go all the way inside the pocket, because so that you don't have to dig in really well just to get those papers out. Oops, I wait. Yeah. So, and then we open this up, and we have here this is an envelope actually. So we have here this this envelope. I just decorated it with stamps. The globe, that map of the earth is from Recollection from Michaels, and the others are just from various I think I got the other stamps from Amazon. And so on top we have just a simple printable, just for additional journaling space. And then in here you have two pockets, one in the bottom labeled outbox, and the top labeled inbox. And here I just have here a mini folder and a tag. Out there on top we also have tags. These are printables, and wait, and a vintage thank you card. So this one is an original vintage thank you card, just goes all the way there. And then inside there's a pocket, side pocket, and this one is a copy of a vintage what do you call this, a release for unaccompanied tourist shipment. So I guess this form is what you use when you're bringing in some what do you call it, product from inside the country. So you have to kind of declare it. And this is also a copy from a vintage duty-free envelope. So I actually have the what do you call this, the originals. So you can use the back just for additional journaling space. So, and on this side I have here also 3 layered pockets. On the very bottom we have here a small tag, tickets, a label, sticker, and a vintage looking, it's not vintage, I mean, a sticker of a lady that looks kind of vintagey. The sticker is not vintage. Yeah, and that goes here. And on the second layer, of pocket, we have just a simple printable bingo card, library card, and on the very top, I just have here, this is a laminated postcard. It kind of looks vintage, but it's not. It's laminated, so I think I got that from Amazon. So yeah, it's just made to look vintage. Okay, so this is a folio, and in here it's just a side pocket uh, where I have this small envelope. I just made this to look vintage by inking the sides. Then I put a sticker here that looks kind of a stamp, and I stamped all these other images here. So it goes there, and then I have another printable photo, so cute, and that lives in this side pocket. And then you open this, we have here a deep pocket, so you can put, you know, long ephemeras, like these are printables, ticket printables, and you can put it over there. And in here we have stack envelope, so I have two stack envelope here. And the first one, it has a window, so this is window pocket with the top pocket with, again, one of that laminated vintage looking postcard. And I have inside also a printable photo. So I did not glue the photo into the to the tag, because you know, you might want to put your own photos to show through that window. So yeah, so wait, this one is another envelope which I decorated. I inked the edges to make it look vintage, and then I used my Tim Holtz correspondence clear stamp set. And I actually got the idea from Marlies of Marlene Design. She has a YouTube and it's called Marlene Design. I think Marlene or Marley Design. Yeah. So I thought it goes well with the travel journal theme. So yep, and this one has a side pocket. And inside I just printed a New York City subway map, and I just tried to make it look old by inking the sides and stamping with blotches all over. And yep, it lives inside this side pocket. And on the back is just, you know, a paper clip with more journaling cards. And in here we have a belly band where I placed a printable boarding pass and a printable digital excuse me, tag. So now we go to the main signature. So this one, I've actually made use of two different um, journal kits from two different Etsy shops, or maybe even one. Again, I'm just gonna link the Etsy shops down below. Yeah, I just like this digital kit because it already is looking vintage. So yeah, so we open it up, and I just love the images on these papers. This one is a brown paper from the pack, you know, the a packaging paper. I just have to iron out some of the folded marks on the paper so that it will come out a little bit more clean. This is another digital. I've had this for a long time, so I'm not sure if I can still track the Etsy shop where I got this one from, but yeah, I'm gonna try, and I'm again link it down below. So here is another digital, and with a tab and a bead charm. This is a scrapbook paper. I have a pocket here, more of the digital. This is a vintage book page from an almanac. Yes, from an almanac. So this is an envelope, and it has a side pocket. You can place more journaling cards in there or tags. Here is a top pocket. There is a clip here because I still have to actually glue this side. And inside is just a printable tag. Actually, for ephemeras and things like that, I don't usually make my own because that's not my forte. I usually just go by the printables, or I use what I already have, or from some of my scrapbook papers, they have these cut aparts, and that's what I use. But I rarely do my own ephemera. So here we go. Another one of that scrapbook paper with a charm. This one is a printable, and I reinforced, kind of made it a little bit more sturdy by printing it on a heavy duty paper, craft paper, and then not heavy duty, heavyweight, heavyweight. What am I saying? Heavyweight craft paper, and then sealing it with a glossy medium. So this is a printable ledger, a brown glassine bag. This is a vintage dictionary page, and another one of that packaging paper. This again, a digital ledger. This is a digital. This is, I think this is the first page, and as you can see, the world journal kit. It doesn't bother me that it has those words, but if you want me to cover that up, I can cover it with maybe another paper on top, or maybe a half of a doily, or even sticker. So if it bothers you, I can definitely cover that with something. Um, this is the middle of the signature, and I just love this digital. Everything is, all the images, especially this one, they're very crisp and bold. And this is the other half of the paper. So okay, so this one is a page from a vintage book, and this is actually attached to the dictionary page. I saw them sewn them together, and then reinforce it with a washi tape. So yeah, so this is durable. They're not gonna come apart. This is the other part of that glassine bag. I did not make an opening on either the top or the bottom. I'm gonna leave it up to whoever is gonna own this to decide whether she wanted it to, or they wanted it to be a top pocket or a side pocket. And another printable ledger, this with a tab. I'm gonna change this one because this is a printable. I'm probably gonna change with another paper charm, and I'm just gonna have to, because this one I did seal it with the glossy medium. This one I did not. I used a what do you call this, Mod Podge, and it didn't kind of work. It still got crumpled. So I'm gonna change it to another paper paper charm, maybe a little smaller. That's probably the reason it got this way, is because it kind of like it's too long. And another of that scrapbook paper, the digital paper, the scrapbook paper, the other side of that envelope, and the other side of this almanac page. And in the center, just it's attached. This one, it only attaches to the page by a bulldog clip. I think that's what it's called. And this one is just a stack envelope folio. So this one opens up this way, and I'm not sure if you can. So the top one is a hidden pocket. This one also a pocket. And how do I, okay, let me see. And this envelope here, I just attached this journaling card or ephemera. This one is actually one of those few, you know, as I've said, making ephemera is not my forte. I rarely do them. But this one I made myself because I have a stack of a vintage index cards, the blank ones, and I've been meaning to use them in a lot of my journal, but I just couldn't. I don't know how, but for this one, I did try my hands on in making ephemera, and I think they came together quite well, right? So what I did here, this is just a sticker that looks like a real stamp, but it's a washi sticker. And then I just again, I used my Tim Holtz correspondence set stamp just to stamp all those labels, text, and even that lines there, to make it look kind of from the mail, from the post office. And at the back, I just glued two sticker tags, and this one is a talk spot, and I just stamped a you know, a camera there and a text. And then it goes here. We have here a a key charm, and inside we have a camera image. It goes here, and on this side we have another envelope. This one again, I decorated it with a stamp and with all of those you know, post office stamps. This one is a real stamp, and I had this from, this is definitely vintage, but not from, as you can see, I don't know if you see, it says Utah 1896. I don't think it's from 1896. I'm not so sure, but I used to collect stamps. I'm not so sure if it's from 1896, but what I'm sure of is that these stamps, I've had it for more than 15 years. So yeah, almost vintage. So here's a printable tag. And you open it this way. Let me see if you can see. And you just go up, and you have here a pocket with some printables. This one is not a printable. It's just something I got from Amazon. Yeah, and here we, I think Amazon. If not Amazon, it's from AliExpress. Yeah, I don't usually shop from AliExpress because it takes a while before you get the shipment, but sometimes I do. And at the back we have more printables, and there you go. Again, it just attaches to the main journal by a bulldog clip, so you can put it anywhere you want. And at the back we have scrapbook paper. We have here another, this is a metal charm. It's an image of a compass. I think it's a compass. So here, and we go here, here, and this is the other side of that folio. Again, I have here a printable photo, printable ephemera, another pocket, a deep pocket with printable tags. This one I got from I don't know, maybe Amazon, but I've had it a long time, so I'm not sure where I got that from, or maybe from Daiso. Yeah, it's a Japanese 99-cent store, this one. There you go. And here is a bottom pocket, pocket with a printable tag, more printables. Okay, wait. Bingo card, printable, small one. This is again probably from Daiso or from AliExpress. Here I'm not sure if you can see, this one is, I put here a clear pocket. This is a clear pocket, and inside that pocket is just 3 pages of a vintage notepad. So I just have to trim the notepad so that it can fit inside this pocket. And so here, put it back like that. This one, yep. And then at the back we just have here a simple pocket with a guest checks and a printable tags. This one here is foreign. We put it here. I just decorated this side of the pocket with washi tapes. These are 2 washi sticker and labels and stamps. So here we go. Put it here, and on the back we have this viewfinder. I made it with using my Cricut machine. So here's another photo, printable photo. This is just an envelope. I have here another paper clip with this luggage charm. On the front pocket we have again one of those notepad, I guess. And this one again, I just made it using that vintage index card that I have with stickers, and yeah, with just stickers. And on the top, on the middle pocket we have just a printable of a hotel receipts. And on the very top we have a printable of a tag. So it lives here. This too lives here in the middle. This lives in the bottom, and this too you tuck behind the viewfinder. Okay, and that's it um for this travel journal. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the other two. I'm gonna put it on mute because that's, as I've said, they are the same but slightly different. So I'm gonna put the rest on mute, and I hope you continue watching and you enjoy. Thank you.